everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release crochet tutorials and free patterns. And today I'm bringing to you this beautiful vintage press shawl. It's so delicate, it's so pretty. I absolutely adore it. As you can see, it features a feminine shell stitch edging and a very simple border. As always, the free pattern is available on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the description box. So for this project, I used 3 balls of Bernat Softy Baby in shade Antique White. This is what I have left of the ball of yarn. So this is 100% acrylic light 3 DK weight yarn, and I will be linking all of the materials in the description box, so don't worry. You will also be needing a 5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle, and that's it. I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so to begin this tutorial you will be making a slip knot. So just go ahead and create your slip knot, pop your hook through and tighten. And now what we will be doing is chaining 4. So just go ahead and chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And once you've chained 4, you will be slip stitching through the first chain. So just go ahead and pop your hook through that. Take your yarn and pull through the first loop, and then pull through the second loop. And you've created a circle into which we will be making our first row. So now what you will be doing is chaining 3. So go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. And this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Now we are going to be placing 8 more double crochets within the center, and I will obviously show you how to do that. However, I just want to say I will be working my loose end in as I go, just because then it'll be really easy to tighten the center once we've done that. So to create your first double crochet within this center, just wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center, pull up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and that creates a double crochet. And we will be wanting 9 double crochets total to form the first shell stitch. And so as this chain 3 here counts as a double crochet, and we've already placed 1 double crochet, we will be placing 7 more double crochets going forward. So just go ahead and place your double crochets so that you have 9 in total, including the chain 3 from the beginning. So I've created my first shell stitch, and as you can see, this is 9 double crochets in total, including the chain 3 from the beginning. And now for row 2, what we are going to be doing is turning our work, and this is what we have. And what you are going to be doing is chaining 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We are going to be placing a single crochet into that first stitch here. So just to create your single crochet, pop your hook directly into the stitch, pull up a loop. You've got 2 loops on your hook, take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and that creates a little circle into which we will be working, but in the next row. So what I'm showing you now is what I like to call the skeleton row of the shell stitch. So that means that we will be alternating 2 rows going forward, this row that I'm showing you and then the row I will be showing you after that one. And so this is kind of the base onto which we will be creating the shell stitches, and I call that the skeleton row. So now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches and place a single crochet into that. And I just want to mention, we are also counting the first stitch into which we've just worked. So count 5 and place a single crochet here, and now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and place a single crochet into the very last stitch, which is also the chain 3 from the previous row. So just go ahead and place a single crochet into that, like so. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back into that stitch with a single crochet, like so. And this is what that skeleton row looks like. Okay, so now that we've finished row 2, you are going to be turning your work, and you will be chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts as a double crochet, and we are going to be placing 8 more double crochets within that center, so that once again we will have 9 in total. So just go ahead and place 8 more double crochets inside that center circle. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And now once you've done that, you will be going directly into the single crochet from the previous row here to place a single crochet on top of that. And now go directly into the little circle that we created at the very end of this row and place 9 double crochets into that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And that's row 3 created. And as you can see, these shell stitches will be growing and growing as we go along. Okay, so now for the next row, turn your work and chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, and place a single crochet into that first stitch here. So just go ahead and place a single crochet into that. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches and place a single crochet into the 5th double crochet from this shell stitch from the previous row. Count 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go into the very center here, the very center, so that's the single crochet here from the previous row in the middle of the 2 shell stitches. So place a single crochet into that, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back into that stitch with a single crochet like so, and we've created 2 circles now. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go into the 5th double crochet here, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go into the last stitch and place a single crochet into that. So that's also the chain 3 from the previous row, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back in with a single crochet. And we've just created another skeleton row. So now we're going to be doing the next row, which is a shell stitch row. So I've turned my work and I am going to be chaining 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. Now place 8 more double crochets into that center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and that should be 9 double crochets in total, because this chain 3 of course counts as a double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's your shell stitch done. Go into, so skip all of this and go into the single crochet from the previous row with another single crochet on top of that. Now skip this part here and go into this center here with 9 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and that creates a shell stitch. Now skip all of this here and go into the single crochet here from the previous row with a single crochet on top of that, and skip. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like for now. I hope you can see on camera. And now we're simply going to be skipping this part here and going into the last circle here with 9 double crochets. So just go ahead and place 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and this creates your row of shell stitches. So as you can see, we are alternating skeleton rows and shell stitch rows. I don't know if that's the name, like the official name for those rows, but that's what I call them. So once you've done that, you are going to be doing the next skeleton row, and as you can see, this is a very repetitive pattern. It's very easy to understand how this works as we go along. So yeah, what it means is that we are going to be creating a circle here at the side, placing a single crochet in the 5th double crochet from the last stitch, then going with a single crochet here, creating a circle, chaining 4, placing a single crochet here, chaining 4, creating a circle here, and then chaining 4, single crochet, chain 4, and create a circle here. So we will be basically creating a circle on each end of the rows and in between each shell stitch. So now for the next row, you are going to turn your work and chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and place a single crochet into this stitch here to create a circle. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a single crochet into that. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go into the single crochet from the previous row here and place a single crochet into that. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go back into that stitch with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches and place a single crochet into that. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So chain 4 and skip all those double crochets and go into the single crochet from the previous row with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go back in with a single crochet to create a circle. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into that stitch with a single crochet, and now count 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go into the chain 3 from the previous row with a single crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go back in with a single crochet. And you've created your skeleton row once again. So as you can see, this pattern is growing, and yeah, so for the next row I am going to turn my work, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and this counts as your first double crochet, and place 8 more double crochets within this circle. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that creates 9 double crochets within that stitch. So now just go directly into the single crochet from the previous row with a single crochet, and then go into the next circle here with 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now just go into the next single crochet just here. So just go directly into that with a single crochet, and then go into the next circle. I might de-zoom a bit actually, because I think it's hard to see. So go into the next circle with 9 double crochets. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 double crochets, and go into the next single crochet here with a single crochet. And now we've just got the last shell stitch to complete on the very edge of this row. So just go ahead and place 9 double crochets into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. There we go. And so this is what our project looks like for now. So I'm just going to show you the next 2 rows, but briefly. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. So just chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go into that same first stitch with a single crochet. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets and place a single crochet into that. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go into that single crochet here with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Go back into that stitch with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and place a single crochet into that. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and skip all these stitches and go into that single crochet from the previous row with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Go back in with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back into that single crochet here. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back in with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Place a single crochet into that and chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go into the last stitch, which is a chain 3 from the previous row with a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go back into that single crochet. And this is what you have, and as you can see, this pattern is naturally growing, so I hope this makes sense. And now I'm just going to very briefly show you the next row. I might just explain it because I've already gone through all of this a lot. So now you are going to be chaining 3 and placing 8 double crochets inside that center to create 9 double crochets in total for the shell stitch. And then you are going to be directly placing a single crochet into that stitch. Then go directly into the next circle here with 9 double crochets. And then place a single crochet into that single crochet from the previous row. And then go into this center here with 9 double crochets. And then place a single crochet into this stitch here. and then place 9 double crochets into this center here, and then place a single crochet into this single crochet from the previous row and go directly into the last circle here with 9 double crochets, and that will be your row. And then just carry this on, so carry on creating this pattern over and over. If you need more help, just rewind the video or check out my written blog, and there are plenty of photographs on the blog, so check that out. And you will be creating 29 rows in total, so just go ahead and create 29 rows in total. So I absolutely adore this shawl. As you can see, it looks lovely. And now that we've crocheted the main part of the shawl, we are going to be crocheting the border, and the border is going to go on 2 sides, the V part of the shawl. So up this side and then down again. Okay, so you haven't fastened off. We will be crocheting the edging, picking up the project from where we stopped. So this is the last shell stitch. And now for the edging, chain 1, and this does not count as a stitch. And just go ahead and place a single crochet into each and every stitch across the side. And this is what I call the wrong side of the stitches, meaning that there is no stitch into which you will be crocheting, because this is the side of the shawl, so the row side. So just go ahead and place your single crochets across the side evenly. And yes, just be mindful that single crochets tend to tighten a project, so be mindful not to tighten your project, and just be mindful to place enough single crochets across the edge. And like I said before, there is not a specific number of single crochets that you need. Just make sure that you place enough, and then I'll show you what to do at the top of the shawl. So I've reached the top of the shawl, the V part where we began, and as you can see where we've begun. I'm just going to add a couple of single crochets there just to make it look nice and neat. So I added 3 single crochets in the V part here, and now I'm just going to continue this pattern on the other side, so on the second side. So just go ahead and do this, and then I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so I've been all the way across, and I'm just going to slip stitch through the first stitch that we did, like so. Okay, so this is the finished result. As I said, I need to sew in my loose ends. I love this project. I hope you enjoyed crocheting it. Let me know in the comments if you have crocheted it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.